Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose! He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to yet another installment of the RIIL Men's Division I Boys Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network. The B on the center of your screen is not a glitch. This is a Fans Only first time ever here at Brown University Pollard Family Ice Rink. Thanks for tuning in once again. My name's Nicholas Carlson, as we are minutes away from puck drop here at Brown University, as the Moses Brown Quakers will be taking on the Cumberland Clippers. As we get ready to go for the starting lineups and anthems, Cumberland will be to your viewing right, Moses Brown to your viewing left. Cumberland sporting their black and blue uniforms black primaries with blue numbers. And the Quakers on the other side sporting their all white and brown with blue numbers. Both teams will head to the goal lines as we send it down to center ice for the starting lineups and national anthem. Pomp and circumstances set aside for this one, as there will be no anthem and no introductions. So both teams heading over to their benches, looking into today's matchup, starting off with the Cumberland Clippers, 4-0 on the year to begin, beating Prout to start the year 4-1, then moving to Pilgrim. They win that one 4-2. Cumberland had a close shootout here with East Greenwich before, actually the day after Christmas. Huge shootout with Cumberland, that one ending 2-1 in favor of the Clippers, this one in overtime. Right after that, Cumberland just edged out Pontigansett, a 3-2 win. And then before today, coming in, Clippers taking on Burrillville, handling that one easily with a final score of 8-2. As we look back on the Moses Brown schedule, starting off the season well, 6-0 against KOHS out of West Hartford, Connecticut. Back in state, they lost to Prout 5-2. Then again to Prout 4-1, beating Pontigansett, losing to Burrillville and LaSalle. "15 minutes loaded up on the clock. We are almost ready to go. Face-off underway, won by the Clippers. It'll be the 6 of Seth Perron. He will shoot it up into the neutral zone to the 17 of Troy Sen. Launched puck down behind the cage, collected by the Quakers. 3-on-3 into the neutral zone. Puck still in the neutral zone, not able to get over, and finally Will down behind the cage of the 30 of Jared Johnson, the Cumberland starting goalkeeper. Puck wristed down into the corner, kept alive here. Line change for Moses Brown. Fresh legs coming in as that will cross back over the blue line to the 6 of Aiden Rush. Hard hit there in the Moses Brown defensive third, as that one will head back to the neutral zone, flicked down by the 8 of Jacob Lopes. It'll be a fresh squad now for the Clippers. Gunnar Luding gets knocked off that one. Back to the Clippers. Be the 3 of Sam Lopes. Lopes makes a move, hits a few bodies, and loses possession. Tie up here for it. Gavin Freeberger wins it, as Cumberland will survey from the blue line. High wrister, save, and stoppage of play. So the first shot on the night by Sean Taylor. And we will have the first save of the night on the Moses Brown side. As the linesmen are getting the wingers set, puck dropped and won by Moses Brown. This one taking up by the 21 of Jack Travers. He is dispossessed and back to the neutral zone. Moses Brown back into their defensive third, collected by Cumberland at the blue line. Back and forth hockey we go. 2 minutes of play in. Offsides warning. Waiting at the blue line. Puck flipped in and down the length of the ice they go. Fresh legs for both squads, as Moses Brown will start from their own defensive third. Cutting through the zone is Ethan Garmu. Garneau is knocked off the play here, picked up by the 18. Correction, excuse me. That was the 19 of Trevor Rose. Hit there out in open ice. Still for the Quakers. 1-2 pass for Ethan Garneau. Garneau's shot. Nothing going there. Tie up for it behind the cage of Johnson. Puck is being kicked around the boards. Two Clippers, two Quakers. That puck squirts back out to center ice. Long-range wrister saved there by the 30 of Jared Johnson. Puck dispossessed off the post. Nothing going. A kick saved by Johnson. It was the 16 of Gabriel Madani. He almost put the first goal in for Moses Brown. However, 0-0 it still remains. From the blue line, hits a body and kicks back out. Another wrister there, hits his own teammate in traffic. Into the slot, taken away by Cumberland. 2-on-3, hard slap shot as it almost hits the scoreboard above the skybox here in Pollard Family Rink. So stoppage of play, both teams with substitutions. Do apologize for do not know the name of the Moses Brown starting goaltender, as we have multiple 31s on the roster, as we will try to get confirmation on that as soon as possible. Back underway we go. Just under 4 minutes played in this opening period of hockey. For those of you tuning in, it is the Cumberland Clippers taking on the Moses Brown Quakers here at Pollard Family Rink here at Brown University, as it'll be the Quakers playing with it behind their cage. It'll slip back out to the neutral ice, and it'll be collected by the 17 of Kyle Bethune. Bethune hit there, laid out, as that hits the stanchion and back the other way. Trying to clear the zone is the 12 of Owen O'Farrell. Farrell finds Garneau. Garneau dispossessed. Puck down against the boards. And back to the 18 of Will Carsari. Connor McGill dispossessed here in neutral ice. Offside warning and offsides are the Quakers. Clock stops with 9:45 left to go. 0-0 your score. Big night for the Fans Only Sports Network. 6 other crews out around the Ocean State tonight. If you want to tune in to watch any of those games or any upcoming games, make sure to tune in on our website, www.fansonlysportsnetwork.com. to find out more. Pass out in front into the slot. Wrister save. And clock will stop with 9:31. Puck tied up here, won by Cumberland. Quick shot, kick save by the Moses Brown goaltender. So this one will go all the way down the length of the ice. Icing is the call. Puck back underway. Here we go. Into the neutral zone it goes. the fast legs of Gabriel Mamdani. As this one's still being fought for in the neutral zone. Hard hit there as the 14s meet up against the glass. Long wrister there. Offside warning, and down goes the arm. Cumberland able to clear their zone. 3-on-3. Down they go. Wrister hits a body and back behind the Moses cage. Hard hit there behind the cage, and we're going to have a stoppage of play, a clipper down on the ice. As that was an absolute leveling hit. As we're going to see the Cumberland head coach make his way out there, Mark Androsi. So while Coach Androsi gets out there to check on his player, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching RIIL Men's Division I Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
And as we welcome you back here on the Fans Only Sports Network, broadcasting live for the first time ever here at Brown University, Pollard Family Rink. It is the Cumberland Clippers against the Moses Brown Quakers. The down Clipper was able to get off the ice under his own power and even gave some encouragement to the fans here at Brown. Always a good sign to see there. And we did get confirmation about the Moses Brown starting goaltender. It is the 31 of Camden Lucier. So Lucier back in his starting spot, as he has been throughout most of the year, if not the whole year. Hard hit there into the boards, able to keep it in the attacking third is the 12 of Owen O'Farrell. Cumberland unable to clear their zone, and they finally do. 2-on-2. Perfect back pass there. Wrister hits a skate and back out. It'll be a fresh set of legs here for Moses Brown. Shot saved there by the 30 of Johnson. Wrister hits off a stick and up into the protective netting. Another shot for the 8 of Ethan Garneau. 7:25 left to go here in the first. Cumberland sporting their black and blue uniforms, blue numbers. Moses Brown with their white and blue numbers. As bit of a confusion here for the Cumberland line change. Back underway we go. Face-off won initially by Cumberland, intercepted behind the cage. Wrister hits off a few sticks, unable to go. As it's a tie-up now in the corner. It'll go end-to-end here and back around. It'll make its way into the neutral zone, but flicked back down by the 14 of Maxwell Travers. Puck tried to get flicked out there. It hit the official. And it will make its way back to neutral ice. It goes. 3-on-2 for the Clippers. Mishandles the pass there. Quaker player blows a tire. Still in the attacking third for Cumberland. as it will now make its way back to neutral ice. 6:30 left to go here. Wrister saved by Lucier, and tie up there as Christian Oliveira tried to poke that one in. He wears one of the C's for the Clippers. Excuse me, not the 14, the 19 of Jamie Robbins for the Clippers. The 19 and 17, Jamie Robbins and Troy Sen wear the captain C's for the Clippers. As 6:30 left to go in the opening period, it will be a face-off to Lucier's stick side. Face-off won by Moses Brown. Being brought back around behind the cage. And they will clear their zone. No touch there, and down the length it goes for an icing. Clock will stop with 6:10. So the icing will bring it all the way back down to Jared Johnson's side of the ice. So this one will also be to his stick side. Puck corralled behind the cage of Johnson. Poked by the two of Miguel. Intercepted. No shot there. Able to knock that one away. Here comes the 9 of Sean Taylor as he gets dispossessed. Back into the neutral zone it goes. Thought about entering. Decided to pull up. It'll be dumped down and collected by the Clippers. A lot of back and forth hockey so far. Both teams testing each other's game plan from what it seems to be. Johnson, a kick save there. Slap shot from an angle off the side of the net. Perfect give and go here. Sam Lopes. Will he go? Lopes with the wrister. Kicked away by Lucier. Back into the slot and quickly swiped away by the 17 of Kyle Bethune. Lopes gets leveled at the blue line, and the Moses Brown faithful are loving it. Wrister there, glove saved by Lucier as he will flash the leather. Clock will stop with 4:53 left to go. As you see on the board, it is 13 shots for Moses Brown, 8 for Cumberland. Still no points to prove on the board. As the rink continues to fill up with Moses Brown and Cumberland faithful. As this is an interesting venue for an RI high school game. Why not a Division I Ivy League school? As it will be the Quakers. They will dump it down into the attacking third. Behind the cage of Johnson. It is finally collected by the 19 of Jamie Robbins. Robbins is laid out. Christian Oliveira is going to take it himself. 1-on-2. Oliveira tries to go behind the back, trying to find Robbins. However, pass is knocked away. Another setup there for Robbins. However, he's wrapped up on that one. Hard hit there into the boards as it is a tie-up now for the puck. 3 Quakers, 1 Clipper, finally taken away by Robbins. Offside warning, and offsides it will be. Connor McGill thought he kept it in the zone. The referee initially gave it to him, but then the arm came up. So it will be an offside with just under 4 minutes left to go here in the opening frame. It'll be the 21 of Jack Travers. Excuse me, Travers will not take the faceoff. Hard tie up there. Travers trying to poke the puck away. However, Sam Lopes will take it behind the cage. Pass out in front, nobody there. Gavin Freeberger with it now. He will find the 6 of Seth Perron. Perron's shot hits a few bodies in traffic. And down the other way it goes. Puck taken away in the neutral zone, collected by Lopes. As hard hit there into the boards, and we're going to see our first penalty of the day. So let's see. It'll be the 21. It'll be the sophomore, Jack Travers. He will do 2 in the sin bin. So we will see our first power play of the day for Cumberland. Both goaltenders perfect to start this opening frame. The shot differential not too far apart, 13-9, four shot differential in favor of Moses Brown. Seem to be having a problem with the scoreboard. Can't seem to get the penalty minutes up on the board. 3:15 left to go here in the opening frame. And we have finally been given the green light. Face off to Lucier's stick side. Puck dropped for and won by Moses Brown. 2 minutes to go for the Moses Brown penalty killing unit. As Moses Brown will go with a 1-1-2 to kill off this one. Taking it into the zone, the wrister, the 14 of Christian Oliveira. Puck taken around behind the cage, back up to the blue line. Robbins wanted a wrister. He mishandles the puck. Back down around the cage it goes again. Lopes will have it. He will get it up to Robbins across the length of the ice. It'll get back to Lopes. Lopes behind the cage. Shot there, nothing going. Almost 1 minute has gone by in the Cumberland power play. Nothing to show for it yet, as it'll be a fresh squad now for Moses Brown. It's the 14 of Oliveira. Oliveira's going to take it. He tries to dump it off for Troy Sen. However, he loses it. A stick goes flying, as Robbins will dump it down behind the cage, collected by Moses Brown. As taking it down, offsides is the call. And we're going to have some curriculars here, the late shot. We're going to talk about it. As you can see, the Cumberland Clippers trying to stand up for their goaltender. It's already in their first frame of action. Players already spitting some riz at each other. As we have a bit of a discussion here. So we count 8 Clippers on the ice right now. The rest of them filing back in. 1:45 left to go here in the opening frame. 30 seconds to go on the Cumberland power play. As puck tied up for and won by Cumberland. Taylor tries to get it in. Wrister, another shot blocked out in traffic. As Lucier stands on his head. Looking across the ice there. The Wrister kicked away. Final 5 seconds tick off the clock here for this Cumberland power play. The long-range wrister hits another body in traffic, and we are back at even strength here. 5-on-5 with a minute to go here in the opening frame. Down the length of the ice they go. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. Now we will see Moses Brown on the power play. It's going to be a 2-minute minor to Seth Perron, as he will do 2 in the sin bin. Hooking is the call. Perron took away almost a one-on-one, if not a two-on-one, fast break chance here for the Quakers. Gabriel Mondani wins the faceoff here for Moses Brown. He'll find the 18 of Will Carsoli. From the blue line, Rister hits a few bodies back out of danger. Still in control of Moses Brown. Another slap shot. This one plays Plinko on its way through. And Cumberland's able to clear their zone. 30 seconds left to go in this opening frame. It'll be the 12 of Owen O'Farrell. He will stand behind the cage and now take it with him. Farrell by himself. Rister off the glove of Johnson and into the protective netting. Clock will stop with 14.5 to go. While we have a second, let's take a chance to thank today's sponsors for today's game. Joseph Lammy at 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlammy.com for more information. Joseph Lammy, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and over 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by being part of RR Elite Recruits. Go to rreliterecruits.com for more information. 14 ticks left to go on the opening frame. Puck one and now called offside. As one of the linesmen coming in, he wants to talk to the right wingers. It's the 21, Jack Travers. He already did 2 in the bin already. It's this face-off taken and won by Moses Brown. The wrister off the chest of Johnson. As the final seconds tick off the clock, both goalies will remain perfect. It's a goose egg on both sides as we finish 15 minutes in the first frame. After one, your score, Cumberland Clippers, nothing. The Moses Brown Quakers, nothing. We'll be right back for period number 2 action. You're watching RIIL Men's Division I Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Johnson fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Johnson fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough. "15 minutes have come and gone here at Brown University.
It is the Cumberland Clippers and the Moses Brown Quakers for RIIL Division I boys hockey. Those of you just tuning in, Cumberland sporting their black and blue, Moses Brown in their white and blue. So we welcome you into the second period of play. Moses Brown with about a minute and change on the first power play of the day for the Quakers. As that puck bounced around and cleared out of the zone. See Lucier come out and retrieve it. As this one will make its way back to the neutral ice. As Garneau, he will try and find the 14 of Maxwell Travers. As Garneau will take it into the attacking third, the low wrister just wide. Slap shot from the blue line hits his own attacker, and still in Moses Brown possession. Pass out to the slot, nobody there. And we are back 5-on-5 fair play, and we will have an icing. So both penalty killing units will stay perfect on the day. As this will come all the way back down to Johnson's side. It'll be on his stick side once again. Face-off taken and won by Moses Brown. Thought about the wrister there, gets the second one off. As it was a non-dangerous shot, and the official blows a tire. As the Cumberland faithful sitting rinkside gives them some words of encouragement. And we get back underway. This one goes to the aid of Jacob Lopes down in his own end. He will try and clear the zone. Tied up along the boards. Still have yet to clear the zone and finally will. This will go all the way down for the icing. Clock will stop with 13:08 left to go. Face-off taken and won, sent down behind the cage of Johnson. Face-off won by Cumberland. Cross-ice pass going to the 17 of Troy Sen. That shot still loose. Nobody has a beat on it, and it will finally clear the zone. Lucier thought he had it, and then a clump of sticks hit the ice. Had a few close calls so far on both sides, however, nothing officially crossing the goal line. 2-on-3 go the Clippers as they will wait for reinforcements. As Moses Brown will clear the zone back into neutral ice. Still a back and forth battle. No team with any set dominance so far. It has been an absolute dogfight in the neutral zone, as we've seen a few big hits already and the little ones keep coming. So it'll be the 12 of O'Farrell. He will send it down along the boards to the 17 of Kyle Bethune. Bethune dispossessed, as this one will cross back to neutral ice. Bethune will dump it down into the far corner. He will chase his own pass. He gets double teamed behind the cage. Coming in to assist is the 18. And the slap shot from the blue line, nothing going. Back to neutral ice it goes. It'll be some fresh legs coming in for both sides. So the hits keep coming, and still unable to clear the defensive third here, as Cumberland will send some fresh legs in. Pinned along the boards, the 3 of Lopes. That slap shot, nothing going, hits a few bodies. Bouncing puck all the way down the length of the ice, and another icing. as the clock will stop with 10:50 left to go. Lopes with it. He tries to take it in front post. He gets knocked off the play. Still not over the blue line, and now it is, as this one will get back to Cumberland possession. And here comes the three of Sam Lopes. Hard hit there along the boards. Pass out in front. Nobody there to answer. It's kept in the zone for the moment. And here comes Ethan Garneau. Garneau with it. He tries to put it in the slot. Nobody there to answer. As the puck tied up here, finally poked free, and back into the neutral zone it goes. Here comes the 9 of Sean Taylor, as Taylor with numbers takes the wrister as it'll bounce off Lucier. Hard hit there behind the cage, as Justin Baxter takes a lick there. The low slap shot just misses the mark as Johnson tried to get the foot over there. Don't know if he would have saved it. Puck fought for along the boards here in front of the Cumberland faithful. As another hard slap shot, a sandwich hit there. As we get to just above 9 minutes left to go here, 6 minutes into the second frame. Hits are coming in the numbers, as I'm pretty sure we almost have more hits than we do shots. There's another hard hit there, and that'll get the Moses Brown faithful fired up. As this will, another hit out in neutral ice. Back down along the way. Few Clippers unable to communicate that one out. Puck along the boards, 2 Quakers, 2 Clippers. As jockeying for the puck in the neutral zone. Come away is the 17 of Sean Taylor. He will find the 14 of Oliveira. Dispossessed and down the opposite way. This will go all the way down. No icing. As puck still fought for along the corner. This one collected by Liam St. Pierre. He will clear the zone, however, dispossessed. Low hit there. Play continues. Wrister off just wide from the 19 of Robbins. It'll be Connor Miguel as he will dump it down. And it'll be a fresh squad now for Cumberland. Tie up here. It'll be Sean Taylor to get it. He will shoot it across to McGill. McGill's shot just wide. Puck in the neutral zone here. Give and go pass here for Cumberland. One more pass would do it, and just wide. Lopes was trying to find Taylor, however, the stick of Lucier gets in the way. This will go all the way back for an icing. Clock will stop with 6:55 left to go. Back underway. Face-off won by Moses Brown. It'll be 2-on-2 down the length of the ice. Behind the cage it goes. Mishandled pass back into neutral ice. Slap shot from the faceoff circle. Hits a few bodies and will not make it there. A long-range wrister. That one will end up behind the cage of Johnson. As a tie-up again along the boards, won by Cumberland. Another hit out in open ice as we tick down to the 6-minute mark. Still nothing your score. Moses Brown and the Moses Brown Quakers and the Cumberland Clippers squaring it off tonight here for the first time in fans-only history. Brown University taken out there, and we're going to have a penalty. So we see Lucier had to sacrifice the body a little bit to make that save as the 19 of Jamie Robbins is tripped up into Lucier. So it'll be 2 minutes for the number 10, the freshman defenseman, the 10 of Jackson Baxter. He will do 2 for tripping. It'll be Cumberland's second power play of the night with 5:48 left to go. Be the 16 of Mandani. He will win the faceoff. Quick shot there, just off the mark. And it goes to the 3 of Lopes. He is dispossessed. However, still recovered by Cumberland as it gets back to Lopes. From a hard angle there, glove save. So Lucier is able to make that save. So we look now at the shot column. 24-23, Cumberland has made up the ground in the shot column and now lead in shots by 1. Back underway we go. Face-off won by the Clippers. It goes to the 8 of Lopes. From the blue line, he takes a wrister. He hits his brother. The following shot hits a few bodies and off target. So this one will go all the way down as Johnson will get a stick to it. And Johnson will dump it off. Puts a move on. Another move into the neutral zone. It goes. The 14 of Oliveira. He thinks about it. Takes it off the body of Lucier. So it'll go back up to Jacob Lopes. Jacob Lopes at the blue line. He loses it. And it's 1-on-1. Jacob Lopes. He gets megged. The shot unable to go. Mishandled the shot. It's going to be the 12 again of Owen O'Farrell. O'Farrell will try and chase that one down. He will lose it. 4 minutes left to go here in the second period of action. Taking off with the speed, the wrister, hard hit there and out of play. We knew coming into this, these are 2 of the better teams in the state. This is going to be a hard-hitting game. This could very much be playoff implications. As we have a Clipper down on the ice. So we're going to step aside for a quick minute. You're watching RWIL Men's Division I Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
High kick. Golden!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
And as we welcome you back inside Pollard Family Rink here at Brown University, RIIL Men's Division I hockey continues. 4:03 left to go here in the second. Cumberland still enjoys a power play, as it'll be the 10 of Justin Baxter in the box. He will do 2 for tripping. A few ticks remain on the power play, so maybe 1 or 2 offensive chances left for Cumberland on this power play. 4:03 left to go before the elongated break. Trying to clear the zone there are the Quakers. Puck tied up on the blue line and finally cleared. The 16 of Mamdani. His shot, no good. Amazing save there from Johnson. As the Clippers go back the other way, it is 5-on-5. Back to even strength. Tie up here behind the cage. Taken away by Cumberland. Pass out to the slot. Rister, nobody home to answer. As it looked like Taylor was trying to connect with Sen. Here comes the aid of Garneau the other way. Garneau with some heavy defensive pressure. And down behind the cage of Johnson, players blow a tire and a Quaker a little slow to get up. So this will go all the way down, and icing clock will stop with 3 minutes left to go. And getting kicked out of the circle is O'Farrell. Coming in to replace him will be Mamdani. Face-off won by Cumberland. Blue line wrister over the cage and still in play. Tried to flick it out of the zone, hits a clipper on the way. From the slot, just over the crossbar. Goes the 19 of Robbins, as 2:30 remain in the second period. It'll be the 10 of Baxter. Baxter taking it all by himself. He gets knocked off the play. Coming in is Aiden Roosh. Roosh gets knocked off. Out in front, off the post, no good. You can't get any better than that. As that was screaming top down, the linesman right on the goal line says no. Still remains 0-0, the closest shot of the day so far. And Cumberland will clear the zone. Down the length of the ice, the 21 of Collette. Collette blows a tire. And fresh set of legs now for Cumberland. Long range slapper again off the post. The hockey gods are loving Johnson. He's had a few off the post yet, and nothing is gone. The 4 of Sakura will chase it down. He will get it to Sean Taylor. Taylor taking it up through the zone. Hard pressure there. As Sam Lopes will get it. He will find Taylor. Shot just wide. Collected at the blue line by Sakura. Sakura unable to handle this one as he is dispossessed. Hard hit there out in open ice, as that was almost a one-on-one for Moses Brown. Tie up here along the boards. Puck still not free. Now into the slot. Nobody there to answer. As this will be an offsides warning. Can't get a stick to it there. 38 seconds left to go here. Pass out in front. Johnson flashing the leather, and he elects to play it. So this one will go all the way down the length of the ice, and we will get the whistle. Clock stops with 24 seconds. As the student sections start to get into it here, looks like it's going to come down to the final 15. This game has had a lot of hard hits and a few penalties here. But still, and another hard hit. Wow, that one woke him up as the Cumberland section goes nuts. And it happens to hit a Moses Brown player on the bench. As I believe that might have bounced off the helmet of the 4, Gunnar Ledin. So I'm pretty sure that might have bounced off his helmet. However, clock stops 13 seconds and puck drop right in front of the Moses Brown bench. Face-off won by the Quakers, sent down fast into the zone. 10 seconds left to go here, and it looks like the clock's just going to tick out. Puck down into the corner, hard hit. And the horn sounds. 30 minutes have come and gone, and hang on a second, we might have a little bit extra chatter. Referee's doing a great job of getting in there quick, as we will head into the elongated break. As we head down into the elongated break, my favorite part of the hockey game, the Zamboni, makes its way out to the ice. 30 minutes come and gone. It looks like we're going to need 15 more to decide a winner. At the end of 2, it is Cumberland 0, Moses Brown 0. We'll be back for period number 3 here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score! right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires,
deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick. Goes in!
Taken away.
Broadcasting live from Pollard Family Rink here at Brown University. Thank you for tuning in to the Fans Only Sports Network. 30 minutes have come and gone between the Clippers and Quakers. Still goose eggs on the board. As we get into the last 15 minutes of action, we are underway. For those of you tuning in, it has been back and forth throughout the neutral zone, hard hitting throughout this one from the opening puck drop. Only 3 penalties on the day so far, 2 of them being against Cumberland. And probably a first time for me, probably the biggest ovation I've seen for a Zamboni driver here at Brown University, as both schools gave the Zamboni driver a standing ovation every time he drove by. Something new I haven't seen yet throughout the Ocean State. But back underway here, 30 seconds into the last period of play. It will be Cumberland entering the neutral zone, 3-on-2. They will dump it down. Lucier will grab it. Fresh legs now for Cumberland. As Trevor Ross gets laid out there. Another hard hit into the boards, as this has been an ongoing trend all night. Rister from the blue line hits a body, as it'll be Liam St. Pierre. He gets dispossessed, and once again hitting off a Moses Brown player on the bench. This one hitting Justin Baxter. Baxter wanted to get in so bad it will be his turn for the line. Face off to Lucier's stick side with 13:38 left to go here in the third. Tie up here in the face off. Quick wrister, didn't get 100% of it, and Lucier didn't get 100% of his glove on it. However, still off to the side. Hard hit there. Up against the boards. O'Farrell laying out Lopes. So Lopes shoots back up to his feet. Down the other way they go. It's going to be the 8 of Garneau. Garneau tied up on the boards. He will lose it as Oliveira will find the 9 of Sean Taylor. Taylor tried behind the back, didn't work, as this will go all the way down for an icing. $12:50 left to go here in the third. Those of you just tuning in, Cumberland sporting their black and blue, Moses Brown sporting their white and blue numbers. Back underway we go. Face-off taken and won by Moses Brown. He's getting down into the boards, bouncing back into the neutral, 2-on-1. Pass back and forth. Rister off Johnson's headgear. So he kept his eye on that one. Rister from the blue line safely into the glove of Jared Johnson. Back up at the blue line. Thought about the shot, brings it down. He will dump it back to the blue line. Corralled down behind the cage of Johnson, and Cumberland trying to clear their zone again. They will. Only for the time being. As Jack Travers dumps that one back down. Fresh squad coming in for Moses Brown. Perron tries to find McGill. This one off target and all the way down for an icing. Multiple times tonight, the linesmen have had to jump in and fix the skaters, and the official just says, give me 2 new ones. So it'll be Rush taking it here for Moses Brown, and the 14 of Christian Oliveira taking it for Cumberland. And Oliveira wins it initially. Still no possession. Trying to clear the zone, it will go back to Moses Brown. As that pass out to the slot, broken up, sent down the other way. High wrister, dumped down off the glass. Hard slap shot there from Oliveira, just off the mark. As Sam Lopes will turn it around. Sam Lopes will take it by himself. He finds Oliveira just over the mark. And a huge hit in the corner. Wow. Is back up to the blue line. Connor McGill wants to dump it down. However, too many Moses Brown sticks in the way. Another hard hit, and we might have some talk. They're talking now at the blue line. Pass out to the slot. Nobody there. as this one's getting intense quickly here. 10:30 left to go in the third. So this will go all the way to Johnson, and he will decide to cover. Both schools deciding to hang out here on the close side as the Cumberland faithful surround their bench. Moses Brown a little farther down the ways into the corner. But either way, both schools are getting into it here. 10:30 to go. As more talk to the wingers on these face-offs. As both teams really have tried to cheat it and jockey themselves into the circle a little bit more. Face-off taken and won by the Quakers. Quick shot will ricochet up into the net. So 36-30 in the shot column, favoring Cumberland. But so far, it's been Jared Johnson perfect on the day, and same going down the other way for the 31 of Camden Lucier. Puts a move on, backhand. Johnson able to save it. As a great between the leg moves there from Kyle Bethune. So we'll see new legs coming in now for both sides. Taken in one, Sam Lopes will corral it behind his own cage. It'll get to the 8 of Jacob Lopes. This one will bounce off the boards and down into the corner. Hard hit there into the corner. And we're going to have a penalty. So it will be the 3 of Cam Lopes. He will go into the sin bin for 2. As this will be the Moses Brown's second power play of the day. Both teams 2 already. Only 4 penalties so far, but we've had a huge number of hits. The refs have decided to let them play. So Lopes will come back into play here with 7:45, assuming no goal is scored. So we will see Cumberland back now on the penalty kill. Bit of a tie-up there with the official. Bringing it down behind the cage. Pass out to the slot, hits a skate, and off target. A huge hit there on the 17 of Kyle Bethune. It's been back and forth physical hockey so far. Rister hits a body and goes off target. 45 seconds have come and gone in the Moses Brown power play. As this will go down the length of the ice, Lucier will get it behind his cage. Whole new squad for Cumberland. Moses Brown will switch out the attackers. As Kyle Bethune will try to make the pass there. Pass got knocked away. Still Moses Brown possession. O'Farrell going the distance. Great stick check there as that one gets poked out. As Lucier decides to play it. Tie up there. Skating into the attacking third, 3-on-3. Thought about puts a move on him. A slap shot just wide. Hits another body in traffic. Mamdani with it behind the cage. He will find the 17 of Bethune. Bethune with it now. He will unable to keep it in the attacking third. Offside warning here. They're clear into the zone. Lopes comes out of the box. Power play expires. He could go. Nope, that puck is poked a little too far. Hard hit there again. Out in front, Lucier able to just stand still and take it. Lucier, a bit of deer in headlights on that one. You don't have too many sequences where there's just an attacker sitting on your crease with a wide open shot. Down the length of the ice, Sean Taylor out into the slot, shot, scores! Christian Oliveira puts Cumberland up by 1 with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Huge play there for the Clippers, as it's the senior Christian Oliveira getting the scoring starting early. 1-0 here. We went through almost 45 minutes of play with no goals, but 1-0 it is in favor of Cumberland. And it'll be Sam Lopes taking it up here. Lopes taking it on the far side. He takes a body, tries to put it in the slot. Nobody there, as it's the 14 of Maxwell Travers getting in the way of that one. Back into neutral ice it goes. Seth Perron, he will take one. Slap shot just off the mark. And the other way go the Quakers, as Cumberland screams for a call. They're not going to get it. As you see a soccer-style almost tackle. Oliveira again just over the crossbar. Puck pinned behind the cage of Lucier. 2-2 aside, as that one will make its way up to the blue line. Scooped back in by Connor McGill. McGill will bank this one up off the boards. Tried the wrister there. Robbins couldn't control it. Robbins' pass gets blocked in traffic. As Robbins tries to stand him up, he will dispossess the puck, but no big hit there. As quick passes here from Cumberland. And now back the other way is Kyle Bethune. Bethune will enter the zone by himself. He gets knocked off the play. And back the other way come the Clippers. It is the 3 of Sam Lopes. Lopes tries to put it in the slot. Nobody there. Back out in front, Jacob Lopes this time. He finds Sean Taylor. Sam Lopes unable to put it in. So as that puck breaks the neutral zone, Cumberland forced to retreat. Puck pinned up against the boards, and we will have a stoppage of play. The official having some words with 2 Clippers players. Five minutes left to go in this one. The Clippers lead it by 1 off the lone goal of Christian Oliveira. Brought into the zone. Oliveira takes one. Kick saved by Lucier, and Sam Lopes able to get it on the back post. He will send it to Dylan Skura. Hard hit there. Sakura lays the wood, and back the other way go the Clippers. It's the 12 of Gavin Freeberger and the 14 of Christian Oliveira. Unable to keep it in the zone there. The Clippers forced to reset. Oliveira will take it in. He takes a lick himself. Back into neutral ice. Just under 5 minutes to go here. Low wrister just kicked away by Lucier. Oliveira again kicked away again by Lucier as Cumberland's really trying to spread out this Moses Brown defense, trying to open up the full width of the ice. And we will have a stoppage of play, forward motion with the hand. So we've seen some officials let that go to a degree, but for that one, a little too much there for the officials. .356 left to go here in period number 3. You gotta have a conversation with the coaches. We're gonna, while the officials are talking to the coaches, let's take a quick word to thank today's sponsors. Joseph Lammy, 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston. Visit josephlammy.com for more information. That's Joseph Lammy, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and over 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by being part of RR Elite Recruits. Go to rreliterecruits.com for more information. That one will enter the Cumberland defensive third, as this one will head all the way back to the Moses Brown end, and an icing is the call on the ice. So it's 3-3-3 across the board. The wrister high off the mark and just out of play into the netting. The officials are going to say it's tipped off a clipper. Back underway, face-off taken and won by Moses Brown. Tie up here on the boards. 3 Clippers, 2 Quakers, as that one is flicked across and collected by Cumberland. Hard hit there as Oliveira gets dispossessed. Back into the neutral zone it goes for the 2 of McGill. Oliveira's trying to get it through the neutral zone. He will. Slap shot way off the mark there as that one hits the top of the glass. Back up to the blue line it goes. Hits a body. Still in the attacking third with 3 minutes left to go in this one. The wrister hits the body and will head back out to neutral ice, and it will make it to neutral ice. Offside warning here against Cumberland as they come back the other way. Farrell is dispossessed. All the way back down goes the puck. Maxwell Travers able to pick it up. He will get it up the length of the ice. He finds Garneau. Garneau! Great defensive play there from Seth Perron, as he's able to get Garneau off the play. Back the other way now. Jamie Robbins, he goes to the corner. He'll take a hit up against the boards. Two minutes left to go in this one. 1-0 the score. Cumberland enjoying the 1-goal lead, as it's a tie up here. 2 Quakers, 1 Clipper. A third Quaker will come in, as Troy Sen will sit there and wait for the puck to squirt out. Sen takes a hit. Sen caught absolutely all of that from Travers. 90 seconds left to go, and another hard hit there against the 18 of Will Carosi. Offside warning Puck goes back to the defensive end behind the goal line. It'll be the 6 of Seth Perron. As Freeberger takes a hit there. Now under 60 seconds left to go. Slap shot from the blue line. Johnson scores! Moses Brown has tied it with 49 seconds to go. That'll fire you up. The 21, Jack Travers, gets it done. We are tied at 1 as he slams the boards. Oh my, hold the phone. This might not be over yet. Jack Travers, the sophomore forward, gets a huge goal here for Moses Brown with just under a minute to go. And it's going to be a timeout towards Moses Brown. They're going to take their timeout here with just under a minute. Johnson thought he had the puck, however, that puck must have bounced off his glove because Jack Travers was right there waiting for it, but Johnson showed the confidence it was in his glove. Just a mix-up of communication there. So it will be a Moses Brown timeout. 1-1 your score with a minute to go here at Brown University. Pollard Family Rink, home of the Brown Bears. As this is a first for the company. First time ever here at Brown University. So both fan bases have had something to cheer about tonight. As Jared Johnson makes his way back to the net, and so does Camden Lucier. And we are back underway here, tied at 1. Neither goalie will remain perfect on the night. As quick slap shot there, just off the mark. Could not get all of it. 35 seconds left to go. Cumberland's going to take it 3-on-2. Oliveira takes a hit as he shoots it. Off the mark it goes. High wrister there. Oliveira again trying to find that low post. Nothing there. Back into the slot. Nobody home to answer for Cumberland. Down into the corner it goes. 20 seconds left. Out in front, Oliveira unable to put it in. Hits a body in traffic. Oliveira again tries it. Lucier able to kick this one away. And all the way down, Johnson will make the final save as the clock expires. Ladies and gentlemen, 45 minutes of play is not enough to get us the distance. 1-1 your score at the end of 3. We will be heading to overtime in just a few minutes. So while the teams take a few minutes to strategize, we're going to take a break ourselves. You're watching RWIL Men's Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Golden!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, Golden!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And for a night of first, the first night here at Brown University, why not an overtime game with a very, very good look at a potential playoff matchup here between the Moses Brown Quakers and the Cumberland Clippers. Cumberland wearing black and blue, Moses Brown white and blue. As we get underway for overtime, it'll be a 5-minute, 5-on-5 overtime. And it'll be Troy Sen taking it for Cumberland. The wrister, Lucier unable to get it. Still live, Lucier able to kick that one away. And Lucier is down without a twig, as that one will go the distance. Delayed penalty on the way. Correction, offside warning, not a delayed penalty, as we are a minute into overtime. The 17 of Sen. Sen taking it in from the close side face-off circle. He will get it back up to the blue line to Lopes. Lopes, wrister just off the mark. Again, back to Lopes at the top of the blue line. He will find Sen back out in front. Nobody there to answer as Robbins is tied up. Kept in the zone, still in the zone. Now an offside warning, dispossessed. And here comes Moses Brown the other way, 2-on-2. Tie up there, taken in one by the 12 of Gavin Freeberger. As that one goes down all the way for an icing. Clock will stop, 3:16 to go. Face-off won by Moses Brown. The wrister from the blue line hits a body in traffic. Kyle Bethune unable to find the net. Another wrister saved there by Johnson. Able to get that one back up to the blue line. Cumberland clears. Here comes Sam Lopes. Sam Lopes trying to put it in the slot. Tipped away. Gavin Freeberger was right there for it. So now it'll be Jacob Lopes as he gets dispossessed behind the cage. Sam Lopes able to get it. Wrister just off the side of the net. Nothing going. 2.5 minutes left to go here in overtime as Lucier will get it. Tie up there. And the Quakers very quick to get Clippers away from Lucier. Face off to Lucier's stick side as we are back underway here. Still out in front, still hasn't left the face-off circle. And back into the neutral zone it goes. Cumberland forced to retreat. So it'll be slung down to Troy Sen in the corner. Quaker blows a tire and takes the puck with him. cross-ice path there to the 12 of O'Farrell. O'Farrell into the middle. Nobody there. So this one will go all the way down into the corner. It'll be Robbins collecting the puck. He will take it himself. 3-on-3. So Robbins takes it from the middle. Pass trying to get down to Sen. Intercepted by the 10 of Justin Baxter. So now it'll be Maxwell Travers. He will dump it down. Fresh legs coming in for the Quakers. 90 seconds left to go in this one. Mishandled the puck right out in front. Pass out to the slot. Nobody there for Moses Brown. Sen will dump it down to Oliveira. Fresh legs coming in now for Cumberland. Hard hit there as Sean Taylor lays the wood. Back the other way they go. Pass tipped and broken off. It'll go back up to the blue line and into the neutral zone. It'll actually go all the way down to the other end of the ice. Trip up there. Sam Lopes had it on his stick and he lost it. Madani with it now. He finds the 22 of Seth Fieldman. Fieldman will dump it down. 35 seconds to go. As neither team wants to make the mistake. Sam Lopes unable to collect, and all the way down for the icing it goes. 26 seconds left to go. While we have a second, let's thank our sponsors for today's episode for one last time. Joseph Lammy at 696 Reservoir Ave in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlammy.com for more information. That's Joseph Lammy, attorney at law. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and over 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by being part of RR Elite Recruits. Go to rreliterecruits.com for more information. So again, we go back to the tie-up here on the face-off circle. The referees had to have this discussion quite a few times. As this one takes a weird bounce off the glass, able to get flicked back into the neutral zone. 20 seconds left. Alfaro will take it in. Poke checked away, still in the neutral zone. Hard hit there. 10 seconds left to go. 5 seconds. Hard hit there, and that will do it. As the 5 minutes have come and gone. And still the curriculars would like to continue. This is going to be an interesting matchup come playoffs. And that says it all right there. Jared Johnson deciding he doesn't want to skate over to the bench. He'll just take a seat right there in his own crease. As both goalies have had a long day of work. "53 shots total for Cumberland, 38 for Moses Brown. And it looks like that's going to be it. So it will be a 1-1 tie after 3 periods and a 5-minute overtime period. 1-1, your score remains. Not too much to look back on for the scoring recap. The beginning of the third, Christian Oliveira broke through for the Clippers. 1-0. It went all the way until the final minute, until the sophomore forward Jack Travers tied this one up at 1 with his goal scored with just under a minute to go. So this will be the first tie that both teams will face. So this will be an interesting look as we go into the records. Moving away and looking around the league, we're going to have to see where this stacks these two teams. Both teams ranking high on the power rankings that occurred only a few days But it looks like that'll do it here for us at Brown University Pollard Family Rink. From all of us here at Fans Only Sports Network, I'm Nick Carlson with Alex Guevara and Caroline Niehoff, signing off until next time.